The platform was nearly empty when Sophia stepped onto the night train to Vienna. The October air carried the scent of rain and faraway smoke, the kind that lingers like a memory. Her compartment waited, velvet seats, dark mahogany walls, and a small amber lamp glowing softly. A private world between departure and arrival. She had chosen this journey for that reason alone, to disappear for a while. To drift through the darkness and wake up somewhere entirely new. The whistle sounded. The train shuddered, and began to move. Then, the compartment door slid open. A man stood there. Tall. Dark hair slightly tousled. A charcoal coat that caught the lamplight. But it was his eyes that stopped her, storm gray, curious, alive. "I believe this is my compartment as well," he said, voice smooth as aged wine. "Unless you prefer to travel alone?" Sophia's heart was already unsteady. "No," she said softly. "Please, stay." He smiled, slow, deliberate. "Then I'm the lucky one." He placed his bag overhead, removed his coat, and sat across from her. Outside, the city lights faded into the night. "I'm Gabriel," he said, offering his hand. "Sophia." His hand was warm, the touch lingering a little too long. "Are you traveling for business or pleasure?" She smiled faintly. "Escape, perhaps. Sometimes you just need to vanish for a while." He nodded. "The night train is perfect for that. Between places, between lives. For a few hours, we don't exist, we're ghosts traveling through the dark." The poetry of his words sent a quiet shiver through her. "And you?" she asked. "What brings you aboard this ghost train?" He looked at her for a long moment. "Maybe. I was waiting for someone worth traveling with." She felt a blush rise, but didn't look away. "That's quite a line. Is it working?" "I haven't decided yet." He laughed softly, the kind of laugh that feels like a secret shared. The conductor came, checked their tickets, and disappeared down the corridor. "Are you hungry?" Gabriel asked. "Maybe," she said, though it wasn't food she wanted. They dined together in the softly swaying car, surrounded by candlelight and quiet conversation. Outside, the glass reflected them back, two strangers caught between darkness and light. Gabriel ordered wine in fluent Italian. When he looked at her again, his gaze held her completely. "Tell me something true," he said. "Something you wouldn't tell a stranger." Sophia took a slow sip. "I'm running from a life that stopped fitting. A job that meant nothing. An apartment that felt like a cage. I bought this ticket yesterday, no plans, no hotel, no idea what comes next." He listened without interruption. "And how does it feel, to run?" "Terrifying," she whispered. "And free." He lifted his glass. "To freedom then. And to beautiful, reckless decisions." Their glasses met with a soft chime. Sophia felt his gaze linger like a touch. "Your turn," she said. "Something true." Gabriel leaned closer. "I saw you before you boarded. Standing under the platform light. And for a moment, I forgot where I was going. You didn't have this compartment, did you?" He smiled, guilty and bold. "I might have convinced the conductor to correct a mistake." "That's bold." "I was hoping you'd think so." The air between them changed, warmer, charged. He reached across the table, fingertips brushing the back of her hand. She turned her palm upward, letting his fingers intertwine with hers. No words. Only the rhythm of the train. When they finally stood, the dining car had emptied. "We should go back," he said. "Should we?" "The compartment is more private." They walked through the narrow corridor, shoulders almost touching. Each brush of movement felt deliberate, magnetic. Inside the compartment, someone had folded down the beds. White sheets glowing under amber light. "I can find another room," he offered, though his voice betrayed him. She looked up at him. "Do you want to?" He shook his head. No. He touched her cheek, gently. She leaned into his hand. Tell me to stop, he whispered. Don't stop. He kissed her. Soft at first. Then deeper, urgent, searching, as if they had both been waiting for this moment forever. The train swayed beneath them, the world outside fading into motion and night. When they finally broke apart, breathless, he smiled. You're extraordinary. We just met. I know. Later, they lay together under the thin train blanket. Clothed. Quiet. His arm around her, her head on his chest. Outside, the world blurred, villages, forests, rivers, all drifting by in dreamlike silence. What happens when we reach Vienna? She whispered. He smiled into her hair. We could stay on this train forever. Or I could show you Vienna, the hidden cafes, the music, the corners no one else knows. And you think I'll say yes? I'm hoping you will. The first light of dawn began to slip through the window, soft and golden. I wanted to escape, she said quietly. And I did. He looked at her, half awake. Was it worth it? She smiled. Yes. The train slowed, then stopped. Vienna. They stepped off together into the cool morning air. The city shimmered in the rising sun, glass and stone painted gold. He turned to her. Ready? Yes, she said. Show me Vienna. They walked hand in hand across the platform, the sound of distant church bells echoing softly. The night train had carried them safely. But their journey was only just beginning. Sleep well, and may your dreams take you where strangers become something more. And every destination feels like fate.